Yeah, I told Dave all about that. But after we got home from the hotel, so me and Carlos and Sergio, you know what I mean, we went out the hotel. Edgar went to the casino and gambled for himself. So we came out, and all of a sudden, right, you know what I mean, the same hoodie guy was sitting on the bench. There was the bench outside the lobby. You know what I mean? So I told the hotel manager. The hotel manager come out and said this. You see that hoodie guy, right? You know, he's not a guest in a hotel. Would you please remove him? You know what I mean? He's not a guest. You know what I mean? He's a spy. He likes to spy on people. You know what I mean? So can you please get him out of here, right? So the hotel manager went up to the hoodie guy and said, "This sir, you can't stay here. If you're not a guest in a hotel, you know what I mean, you can't stay here. You know what I mean, you have to go someplace else." And he told the hotel manager, you know, why you gonna mind your fucking business, man? I can stay wherever I want to fucking stay. You know what I mean? So then the hotel manager went back to me. He said, "You got a nasty attitude, right? But I'll tell you what, call the police. You know what I mean? Call the police and have them remove this bastard out of here. You know what I mean?" So then he comes on the phone. He went on the phone, right? And he called Billy and let Billy know that they're calling the police on him. And Billy was another hour away. He was another hour away from the hotel thing, right? So as soon as I came out, right, then all of a sudden he was like this, hey, Donnie, you know what I mean? And that's what I thought. Greg, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? What are you doing here? You know what I mean? You better answer my question, man. What are you doing here? You know what I mean? I'd rather put you back in your mama pussy where it belongs. Just tell me what the fuck you doing here, man. What's the matter with you, man? Leave my fucking ass alone. What the fuck you doing here, man? But I put you back in your mama pussy, man. What the fuck is the matter with you? What's the matter with you, man? You know, so and then the police came, right? And all of a sudden I see another white car. They got the motherfucking Billy come out here, right? So and then so I have both Billy and Greg arrested. I have both of them arrested, right? So and then I saw Billy grab me by my shirt, right? And I got my friend Sergio, backed him off. He's defending me, right? And then all of a sudden, right? I was like, what the fuck your hands on me? What the fuck is your problem? What is your problem? What is your problem? So, and then that's when the police come out there. Do you know these two? You know what I mean? And I had to lie to them and said, no, I don't know them two. You know what I mean? I don't know them two. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. You know what I mean? So, and then, so I called Dave up. You know what I mean? I told Dave. And Dave was waiting for Billy. Dave was waiting for Billy. You know what I mean? Because, I kind of bullshit. You know what I mean? So then the police took a Billy away, and then then the police came over and they towed his car away. You know what I mean? They towed his car away. They took it to the car parking lot there. So then I called Dave. I told Dave, you know what I mean? Hey, Danny, you know what I mean? Where you at, man? You know what I mean? I'm at Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey, Atlantic City, Trump Plaza. You know what I mean? You're in Trump Plaza? Yeah. Me, my brother, and my two friends, we were going to Trump Plaza. You know what I mean? Hey, you'll never believe, guess who was here? You know what I mean? And then he asked me, have you seen Billy lately? You know what I mean? That's who I just saw here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. He goes like this. Billy was in New Jersey? Yeah. Look at the stuff problem with me again. You know what I mean? And Billy's like, God damn it. You know what I mean? And guess what? You know what I mean? They've both been arrested. And they came and they towed his car away. You know what I mean? They towed Billy's car away? Yeah, they towed his car away. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's his beef. He's only got a problem with me. You know what I mean? So stay tuned. We'll see what happens next.